glad you are well. Make yourself at home. I'm glad you are well. His curiosity got the best of him, and we almost lost him. He's a good soul, but young, foolish. Make yourself at home. I'm glad you are well. His curiosity got the best of him, and we almost lost him. He's a good soul, but young, foolish. He will learn in time. Mitharu has led us to this hilltop for a reason, and that is to end the phase-long cycle of kinship with chaos. These poor creatures crave order. Look around you. This whole forest is a shrine to nature, which is, as you know, Mitharu's greatest gift. The men and women of Gorehart are good people, but I tend not to socialize with them. Their concerns are their own, as are those of St. Odwig's. Her lies and accusations border on heresy. That one better watch her words, lest they coil back to bite her in the throat. This mission was founded to aid all those seeking Mitharu's divine order. There are others as well. St. Hadwin's is east of here, and St. Edric's is to the south. He is the authority, the great creator, the being of supreme order. All Almain claim him as their own. Of course, his wisdom is available to all who seek it. Make yourself at home.
Sadly, Egan is only one of my charges. There are many here who carry with them the baggage of time and experience.
This can't be happening. Oh, I didn't see you come in. I was reading this letter and... Is there anything I never thought it would happen. They're coming. Even with everything else going on in this village, the Red Legion is coming for me. It filled the hunger I was hoping to sate with wine, women, anything and everything. The mission gives my life meaning. The people here are kind, yet suspicious. They believe the mission harbors secrets, and they're right. I'll admit it. My past is a tapestry of drunkenness and loose morals, women and wine. I'm not proud of it, but I couldn't have gotten where I am without making mistakes. I was not always the pious man you see before you. No, I was a scoundrel, a raider in the dreaded Red Legion, a gang of the notorious bandit Red the Dead Idward. But plunder could not sustain me. I wanted something more. Several of us faked our deaths and deserted, always knowing that Red might track us down. And now, he has. It's all here in Red's letter. He demands we satisfy the blood rite. 2 lives for 1. He'll let me go, but only if I kill the men who deserted with me. But I cannot. I could hand myself over to Red, but he'd have me killed. The only other choice is to kill the men who left with me. I can't do that. I'm not the man I used to be. I do what I must. I only hope Ugnar and Itrin will forgive me. Ugnar works in Gorhart village. Itrin haunts the ruins near Haxi, still struggling with his demons. Be on your guard. I fear they will likely come for me as well. When it's finished, take their daggers and bring them to Red Idward. He will demand proof. Take mine to start. Good luck, my friend. May Mitharu bless you. It is a sacrament of the Red Legion. When you commit a crime, you must pay a penance. Surrender your life or the lives of 2 others. Ugnar could always be found by Red's side, Red's right hand. But beneath his brutal exterior, Ugnar was a good man, tortured by the ghosts of his dead wife and children. Itrin, however, rivals only Red Idward in his bloodlust. They say he was once a Justicar, but was expelled for brutality. His devotion to his god Enadon is fanatical. I fought under Red for years, yet I know nothing of him. I do know this. He will do anything to get what he wants. The most dangerous kind of man is one without limits. Ugnar works for the inn at Gorhart. Itrin has taken to calling himself the Shade, and robs travelers in Haxi. Ugnar works for the inn at Gorhart. Itrin has taken to calling himself the Shade, and robs... Farewell, my friend.
And thus ordered Matharius said unto the people, Behold the way of the world. These are cycles within the great cycle, and as I give order and structure to this world, so too do you, for I have gifted unto you the knowledge of the great pattern of fate. You shall know your mortality, and understand what makes the seasons to pass and the fire to burn. I give unto you the ability to create as I have created, and to understand the mechanisms of your world as I understand all things. You shall all be as creators of your own world, and therefore, my children, you are all as I am. Remember then these words as I speak to them through the voice of the three. You are all ordered as such. Embrace and follow the plan. What plan? Ooh, something about drinking. On drinking excessive carousing, part 6, the righteous Saint Hadron spoke of wine as his little friend in the faith, for it can serve to muster the courage and settle the stomach, and balances the humors in the same fashion as Mathari's order equilibrates the disarray of this mortal life, strengthening the sick of the body, and calming of the wounded of spirit. Yet many tries to use the weight the miserable wretches to expel temperance from conviviality, thinking excess and drinking to be the happiest life. For their life is nothing but disorientation, debauchery, nakedness, spewing, idleness, hexes, and more drink. You may see such sluggards half-naked, staggering, wearing horse bridles about their necks like fineries of kings, vomiting on one another in the name of fellowship, and others flush with the rose of their drunkenness. Filthy faces like the pale, bulbous countenance of fish, livid and still seeking in their flagon of ale to last them till the sunrise. It is well, dear brothers, to make our acquaintance with this portrait of man at his most disabled, as to place ourselves at a great possible distance from it, and to frame ourselves as a beacon toward which these salutes might stagger. Matharu has blessed us all with one word to counter all such disability: water. Water is the natural necessary beverage, the gift of the authority. Therefore, water is the proper drink of society and sobriety. As with all blessings in keeping with the authority's order, drink should be partaken of with the utmost temperance and moderation to maintain one's health, one's good standing, and most importantly, one's faith. I therefore advise those who have undertaken an ascetic life and who are fond of water, the sweet juice of temperance, to turn their backs on consumption for the sake of intoxication, shunning the allure of the bottle, and instead quenching their thirst with the divine drink of wisdom. It is proper, therefore, that young men avoid the flickering tongue of the chaos drink. For it is not right to pour into the flaming cauldron of humanity the fieriest of all liquids, wine, adding, as it were, fire to fire. The crackling blaze will ignite the youthful impulses of man's worst desires. Beware the lust of the flesh and the hot touch of fornication. Beware lust for vicious violence and animalistic predation. Beware the roll of the dice and the forked tongue of the hex's dealer, for it is from the goblet that fiery habits are kindled, and young men inflamed from within become prone to the indulgence of vicious propensities. Propensities. Ugh. Tongue twister. Teaching of St. Howard led simple and without ambition, for in this there is order and clarity. Make practice of that which orders the mind. Sweep if sweeping brings you peace. Perform alchemy if in it you find Matharu. Keep ever your toenails trim and your beard of a moderate length. The fuck? I pray on my beads every day, counting out the orders and the symmetries of Matharu. Do whatever makes you happy, St. Hadwin. When I die, enter my remains within the earth, but do not burn my beads. All my prayers have gone into them. They are heavy with it. I wish them given to another, and when he dies, let him pass them on as well. Oh yeah, we should definitely go back, just so we can make some gems. Because that's going to be the smartest thing we can do. I forgot to do that before I left. So, we'll go ahead and do this real quick. Yep. Well, we'll have to call it good for now. So we should actually talk to the woman right outside St. Audwick's, and also talk to the Gorhard area. Okay, Zelda.
Great Mitharu, you found the ordination tome. I'd give a sack of gold to see the look on Father Dinwell's face. He will no longer be able to deny my entrance to the order. Mitharu does embrace all. Thank you. I won't need any gold as a servant of Mitharu. Take what I have. It's yours. I will remember you in my prayers. Never surrender.
Tuh. Never surrender, walking like a high and mighty bitch. Okay, cool. I kind of want to see what happens.
Today is the day.
Today is the day. So you're just gonna go put the book back? Well, guys, I will see you in the next video for Kingdoms of Amalur. Reckoning.